boy named Sue. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just an old guitar, an empty bottle of booze. But I don't blame him, 'cause he run ahead. But the meanest thing that he ever did, before we left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke, and I got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. And it seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I had to move to town to raid my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky-tonk and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it's Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I hit the town, my throat was dry. I thought I'd step and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on the street of mud, there's a table with a dealing stud, and sat that dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake from an old sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mama had. I knew that scar on his cheek and that evil eye. He was big and bent, gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? You're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down to my surprise and got up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. I busted a chair across his teeth and crashed through the walls and into the street, kicking in the mountain of mud and the blood and the beer. Wow. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I don't really remember when. Kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and then he went for his gun and I pulled my first. And he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, this world is rough, and if you're going to make it, you got to be tough. And I knew I'd give you that name and help you along. And I gave you that name, and I said goodbye. I know you had to get tough or die. And that's the thing that made you strong." Well, he said, "You know, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me. You got the right to kill me now, and I don't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me for the bee I die, and for the gravel in the gut that spit in your eye, 'cause I'm a son of a bee that is named you Sue." Yeah, I said, "What can I do? What could I do?" I got all choked up. I threw down my gun. I called him a pa, and he called me his son. Came away with a different point of view. I think about him every now and then, and every time I try, every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him Bill, George, or anything but Sue. Man, I hate that name. Wow. Thank you.